Hello, everyone, and welcome to this soft spoken and slow paced show and tell of my daughter's Dreamcatcher and Wolf and other little collectibles I will be showing you. So, this first Dreamcatcher here is very old. It was given as a gift to my daughter from her great grandfather, who is my grandfather, and he just recently celebrated his 101st birthday, which is quite remarkable. We are trying to get the chimes to jingle. They don't do a great job of that anymore because this Dreamcatcher has kind of seen its day, but it is very special, so we are going to save it even though it doesn't work as well as it used to. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn this little lamp on here for some light, and I'm going to show you what I've got over here. So this is a plate that has this 3D wolf, or maybe it is 4D, I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna put it down here, and you can see that the wolf's face kind of comes out of the plate, and there is a lot of texture here, and on the back it says the wolf faces of the wild. And I'm going to turn it back around, and you can see there are some trees and mountains in the background. And now I'm going to put it back in the windowsill where I found it. And I think it just needs to be straightened out a little bit over there, and I think that's good. And over here we have another wolf, and you can see the wolf has its two little babies nearby, and she is keeping the babies safe and warm and close by to protect them. And so I'm just gonna put that back. That's what the back looks like underneath. And now I'm gonna put it back in the windowsill. And here we have another Dreamcatcher, and you can see that this Dreamcatcher is very soft and fuzzy, and there is a printed picture of two beautiful wolves, and they are nuzzling together softly. And there is also another little wolf there. I'm just gonna put this down so we can get a better look. You can see there's a centerpiece there. It's a little bit smaller than the top piece, and it's got like a spider web with a jewel in the center. And then on the bottom, you've got some feathers hanging there. Very soft little feathers. And just kind of straighten them out a little bit. And then here you can see some beads, a little bit of beading work there. Just a few, and then you have these pearl-like beads or silver beads all around, and that's what it looks like with the light behind it, and that's the back. And I'm going to just hang that up there, and you can see that it is a very old window. This window is over 200 years old, and I like the way this Dreamcatcher looks against the old window. I think it's a very cool vibe. Okay, so that's the window, and we're gonna move over to this little showcase that we have hung on the wall, and I'm gonna show you all of these little figurines that my daughter has collected over the years. Now, I don't know all of my animals quite as well as my daughter does, so I might get some of the breeds incorrectly, so I might not even guess. But if I do and I am incorrect at any time, please understand that I just don't know, and I'm doing my best to figure out what they are. So I know this one is a wolf because wolves are her favorite, and that's what she has the most of. I'm gonna put that back in the little cubby there. And in this next cubby here, I don't know at all what it is. It could be a real animal, or it could be a mystical creature, because I do know that she likes to collect both real animals and mystical creatures. I'm gonna put that back there, and here we have 3 little howling wolves. They're singing in unison, howling together like a chorus. And perhaps they are howling at the moon in the sky, or maybe they are howling for their mother to come back and protect them, keep them warm and safe at night, or whatever our imagination tells us they are howling at. That's what I love about these little figures. We can create our own little story about them. Here we have a little frog or toad, and that's what his face looks like. And he's got a grumpy little expression on his face, and his back is very lumpy and textured. He kind of stands out from the rest of the wolf and dog collection a little bit, but that's okay. And so here we have a wintry scene, and we have a man, and he's holding a whole bunch of sticks, and the dog has got one of the sticks too. And I think that the man was about to build a fire to keep warm, but he decided to play fetch with his dog first, so they can have a little bit of fun, and then maybe build the fire afterwards. I'm just gonna put that back, straighten it out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so here is another snowy scene. We've got this dog, and he is pulling this sled, and there's a person on the sled, and it looks like a fun time. It'd be fun to get a ride on a sled all bundled up in the snow. Okay, so here we have some little things here, little pieces, and there is over here this tiny little bunny, and he's sitting down, and he's got a little dog for a companion, and they are just hanging out together. So cute. Such incredible detail going on in this little kind of reminds me of Lassie. I'm guessing he might be a collie, but again, I could be wrong because I'm not an expert like my daughter is, but it's just a guess. And over here we've got this poor little guy. He lost an ear, but he's doing just fine without one. And here we have two little guys in this cubby, and that looks like another collie there, or something in the same family. He's got a beautiful little coat, and here's another one. You can see his tongue sticking out, and he's also missing an ear. Some of these animals have been chipped and damaged along the way, but they are still good. Look at these little pieces here. These are like extra tiny little animals, and they are very cute and unique. And that one is my favorite. He's like in the bow position, which is the position when they want to play. So he's just looking for somebody to play with. And so in the next cubby we have some more glass ones. We've got this little black and white doggy here. He's super cute. Just gave his head a little pet. I'm gonna put him back. And there's another one keeping him company. And there he is. He's very cute. And a friendly little guy. Very friendly looking, I think. Just gonna turn them around so they look nice and neat in there. Keep them looking cute. And here we have got, oh, I love these ones. We've got this little Hawaiian guy. He's wearing a floral lei. And he's so cute. Just so little. And I love the flowers around his neck. I'm trying to get him in focus, but I'm gonna put him back. And then this other guy, he's wearing a little wreath around his head of flowers, different colors. It looks so pretty and sweet. A little dog with a wreath. So cute. I'm gonna put him back. And then there's this one in the middle. He doesn't have any flowers, but he's just hanging out with the dogs that do. And I'm gonna put him back. And let's see. What do we have in the next cubby? After I straighten this out a little bit better first. Get them looking good. Make a nice display of them. Okay, I think we're ready. That looks good to me. Okay, so here, this guy looks very ominous, like creepy, a little scary and dangerous. Some kind of night creature, and he's holding on to a skull. He like the toad, stand out from the rest of these animals. And here we've got a black cat with a pumpkin. It's more of a Halloween kind of figure. And then here we've got this little fat doggy there. He's a little chubby. Very cute. And here we have a couple of different ones. Some little guys here. That one's so little. So tiny. Like a little mouse or something. So there he is in my hand. You can get an idea of how small it is. I'm gonna put it back and take another one and show you how little this dog is. He's so small, it's hard to get him into focus. So I'm gonna put it back. And we've got this one here, very silver looking and very little. Trying again to get it into focus. And I'm gonna put him back with his big daddy over there. Okay. we've got to get this into focus too. So I'm going to take it out and show you this beautiful family of dogs here. And I just dropped it. But thankfully I was able to pick him up, and he is okay. No damage done, which is very, very good. And then here's another one from this family of dogs. Turn him around a little bit and show you. I'm gonna put him back. And again, I'm just gonna straighten out this little cubby so it looks presentable. And so I think that is pretty good. So let's move on. Okay. So these guys are very, very extra delicate. As you can see, when I hold them, you can see how small it is. And it is a family of 3. And it seems when I pull out, it gets better in focus. And when I get too close, it gets a little out of focus. But that's okay, because you can still see at some point. And here is another one. I'm just gonna put it back. Okay. Here we have a little squirrel there. Just gonna turn him a little bit so you can see him better. And look at this guy here. A little happy little face. Like his mouth is turned up a little bit into a smile. And look at this guy. Oh, he's so wrinkly. Look at his skin. He's got so many rolls and wrinkles all over his body. Okay, so here we have. They look like mice to me. That's my guess, and I'm gonna stick with it. With glasses. And here we have a whole bunch of animals, kind of all jammed into one little cubby hole together. But there seems to be enough room. And I'm just gonna move them around a little bit and take a look. This guy is like sitting or sleeping on like a little bed of some sort. And here's a dog. He's looking right at the camera. He is a metal dog, made of some kind of metal. Just gonna put him back and move on and see what else. We're at the very top row now. The very top, it's like the attic. And you can see all these different animals here. And this one is wearing a silly little hat that I think my daughter put on because he did not come with that hat, as you could probably guess. And look at this delicate little guy there. Such a tiny little head. And so that is that for that collection. And the very last thing I'm going to show you today is this little glass sun catcher, light catcher. And we've got 2 wolves howling. And you've got the sun setting behind them in the background. But the sun looks very big. So that's it for today, guys.